Wake it up, wake it up. It's Diesel Talk. You already know what it is, boy. Man, we straight off into it. You know what I'm saying? We like to dive off into it because we don't like to waste no games. And on this one, Kanye ain't wasting no games. Before I even talk about what he talked about on Drink Champs, because you know Noriega, he gonna pull up out of you, and it's just that energy flows, and they, you know, whoever he got sitting in that chair, you know, they usually just go there, man, and just, it's brilliant. Kanye, man, look at the position he's in. Let's look at that first and foremost before we even start this off. Look at the position the man is in. He got all that money, and how he's voicing opinion. You don't usually see niggas like that voice their opinion that hard. What other black billionaires is talking like that? Let's get off into this shit.
Oh, NAA. What up, it's DJ EFN. And this is motherfucking Military Crazy War Radio, Drink Champs, Yappy Hour, award-winning, motherfucking make some noise!
They go hard on my mama.
Now, last time we had this brother on here, our numbers went through the roof. Whew. And let's just for people that don't know,
Kanye West
is a genius.
Listen, it ain't never a dull moment. Are you catching all this? It's never a dull moment with him. He's, man.
Musical genius, lyrical genius. Fashion icon. He can wear a rubber shirt and you're gonna wear it. Cause that's how influential he is. Right now, last time he came here, he said, cancel me. He pointed to himself, he said, cancel me. They did not cancel him. They could not cancel him.
Listen, because this man on how he uses his mind, man, I respect it because when Kanye's telling the story, man, all throughout this interview he has, he goes into detail about, you know, the names, and I feel like he goes into the underground world of the business world to tell you on how all this is going and puts people out there so we can get a clear picture of what's going on. He doesn't just say, oh, I got these contracts going on. I got this business venture going on. It's making this much money. No, he lets you know, nigga, the vice president of this, whoop-de-whoop. This is how we running it. This is what we come. Right, he goes into full detail, and we got to respect that. How can you not respect it when everybody else is keeping it from us?
We're going to get to it. We're going to ask the questions. We're going to do whatever. I asked him if anything is off the record. He said, absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing is off the record, right?
To the one, the only, Mr. Yeah, make some noise!
Straight up.
I want to start because, you know, the very famous interview was you and Sway, right? And then you saying that you wanted to be like Ralph, or you wanted to be up there with that caliber. And now it's like you are.
Now you are.
You are that caliber. And then so I guess what I'm trying to say is, so that's where we get confused with
Sway have the answers.
No, I think you already admitted Sway had the answer. But I guess that's when we get confused with the Adidas part of it, is because that's how you became a billionaire, right? Through the Yeezy. So what was the discrepancy with Adidas?
I just didn't have the relationships with the factories at that time, and I was managing a lot of ideas. Like I was a new dad.
Look how he starts it off. In detail. That's why you can't never forget about detail. If you forget about detail, listen. Detail is going to be the primary thing that gets you involved and in tune, and you're going to come into the figuration and how it's all working and whatever you do. The more detail you go into within the project, come on, it's a no-brainer. Wake it up, boy!
I was newly married. I had a bunch of team, like a big team of designers with me, and we hadn't established who we were. We were still fighting to get our respect in fashion. So there's a lot of fights at the same time. So we had to go and basically intern almost up under these companies.
Because you interned for Louis Vuitton at one time, right?
Okay. Louis Vuitton, Fendi, and we interned in a way at Adidas. I like the licensing deal was my intern to become, more.
The licensing deal is my intern.
Right.
Come on, catch it.
And just understanding how to, how money works. Like this is first generation, like we say, like look at like Jay with the do say, this is first generational wealth.
Right. Niggas is just getting this far. Right. You hear that part? Don't let none of this go over your head. This is how he's hard, and he got to be respected, man, for what he's doing and how he's saying it. Straight up. Ooh, I'm hoarse right now. It's Diesel talk. Y'all know what it is. Come on.
Those infrastructures, right?
Yeah, the infrastructure is how to do a factory. Even right now, like when I left Gap, I moved, we made this t-shirt, like all the tremendous stuff we're doing right now.
When I left,
on Supreme, where
they didn't get rid of me when I left.
Used to work for me.
When I left.
Is now at Supreme. And you know, we can go further into that
Okay, later.
But the main point is, so I
We can go further into that. Look, he comes with the side note and lets him know, basic, I'm not like other people you interview. I'm not gonna overlook what I just said. We're gonna come back to that hard, right? Now, because now they don't want to talk about it. And if y'all watch this interview, y'all see how aggressive that nigga got. He served it.
At LA Apparel, and he founded Los Angeles Apparel. So then we made the White Lives Matter tees, and then when I put up the tweet, the DEF CON tweet, now he ain't releasing the tee because he's Jewish. And I'm like, see, this is my exact point that I'm making. Like, Jewish people have owned.
Look how he's saying he ain't releasing it because he's Jewish. He's letting it know not only was this the complication, this is why it happened. People don't be doing that, man, especially not at his caliber. Who? What black billionaire are you seeing breaking it down like this nigga? Ooh, just keep it 100. I don't care if you like him, don't like him, nigga, whatever, all the above. You can't say what he isn't doing. Fact.
Whether it's through us wearing a Ralph Lauren shirt, or it's all of us being signed to a record label, or having a Jewish manager, or being signed to a Jewish basketball team, or doing a movie on
we know how to
Jewish
do running shit like this.
platform
You know
like
that.
Disney. And we understand it's like I respect what the Jewish people have done and how they brought their people together. You know, they came into money.
Man, listen, I'm gonna stop it right there, man, and I'm gonna do another video, man, where we gonna go more in about this because I just feel like it's just he's just hitting so many things, man, and on the tip of the nose, and he's hitting it right. You know what I'm saying? It's we're in a day and time, man, where a lot of people of stature, especially us blacks, we don't really break it down. We get it. We want to hold it. You know what I'm saying? We want to tell the ins and the outs and the outs and the ends of what's going on. You feel me? And he's doing it at that caliber. So it's like, damn, he got a Diddy, Not on him, nigga. When Diddy said that, nigga, he's coming on, nigga. Straight, fuck that, nigga. We need an interview now. Oh shit. This nigga, and look how he's voicing it. You can tell, no, he don't give a fuck for his cause though. And that's what it's about. That's hard. It's Diesel talk. We're going to dive more into this, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Wake it up, wake it up. Oh, I got to have some water from the big go. I'm going horse and everything. Boy!